They're off. Racing, Corona's Moon and Spanish Darling, the first two to forge on as they race down the hill. From You're Gonna Be Stellar racing towards the inside of Testing Patience, and Hydra racing next towards the outside. Hydra followed then by against the inside, Henrietta Knight with One for Snowy in the grey-white crossbelts. So make their way coming back into view. There they are, Corona's Moon with Spanish Darling and You're Gonna Be Stellar. With Hydra racing towards the outside from Testing Patience and Mighty Magic. Trapped by Bits Baloo, Henrietta Red Heart racing next towards the inside. Followed by Dusty Mills with One for Snowy second last. And Just Call Me Buzz at the back of the field. They continue on their gallop away from us. Corona's Moon and Spanish Darling. Tracked by You're Gonna Be Stellar. Saw late strong support. Henrietta Red Heart being kept towards the inside, Testing Patience and Mighty Magic racing up the centre, with Hydra racing out wide. Followed then by One for Snowy and Bits Baloo from Dusty Mills and Just Call Me Buzz. Now about 2.5 lengths further behind as they begin to make the descent, turning right-handed. On the gallop across the bottom of the course, Spanish Darling and Corona's Moon, James King and Hugh Edwards opting to cut out the running at a very early stage, and they continue to be up and on the pace as they make their move now up the hill. One for Snowy's moved right up round the outside and is now running a handy third, having picked up quite a bit of ground on the run downhill. Followed by Bits Baloo and Hydra What You're Gonna Be Stellar continuing to be kept towards the inside by Will Biddick, with Testing Patience in a black and white jacket. Henrietta Red Heart racing 2 lengths further away. 3 away to Dusty Mills and Just Call Me Buzz and Anna Johnston at the back of the field. Just Call Me Buzz coming under a bit of a drive. Racing inside the final mile, they're past halfway. And plenty of chop and changing in the order, but Spanish Darling and Corona's Moon continue to be handy. But Corona's Moon just beginning to feel a bit of a pitch. On the outside, One for Snow, Hydra up the centre, and the yellow and green spotted jacket is Bits Baloo. Followed then by You're Gonna Be Stellar, continuing to be kept towards the inside, Mighty Magic and Testing Patience. Followed by Henrietta Red Heart, who's making some progress. They pass the 5 from Dusty Mills and Just Call Me Buzz. So they make their way towards their final half mile. One for Snowy, Testing Patience, coming strongly through the centre of the field. With towards the inside, Spanish Darling, Bits Baloo out wider of Mighty Magic. You're Gonna Be Stellar being asked to quicken through a gap. Hydra dropped away from Henrietta Red Heart. Then Dusty Mills, Just Call Me Buzz. And at the back of the field, Corona's Moon. Racing past the 3, continue to make their way on towards the home turn, and still plenty of chances. Spanish Darling, Testing Patience coming there well, with One for Snowy now under pressure out there wide. Followed then by You're Gonna Be Stellar, still just kept in behind them from Mighty Magic. Then Henrietta Red Heart, Dusty Mills has caught onto the back of that group as they're inside their final quarter mile and about to straighten up for home. Spanish Darling, Testing Patience, Mighty Magic towards the outside. You're Gonna Be Stellar coming under a drive. Dusty Mills continues to make headway, so too Henrietta Red Heart racing inside the final furlong. Dusty Mills up the inside, Henrietta Red Heart round the outside from Testing Patience. Spanish Darling followed then by You're Gonna Be Stellar. Near side Henrietta Red Heart with a narrow lead from Dusty Mills, still trying hard on the far side. Henrietta Red Heart or Dusty Mills pass the line together from Testing Patience. Then came You're Gonna Be Stellar near side of Spanish Darling. It goes to the judge.